Modern cannibalism, a timeline. A barbaric practice that defies human comprehension. Cannibalism has lurked in every era, even our own. In the winter of 1846, a group of gold-rushing pioneers going from Utah to California were trapped in the winter snow on a mountain pass. This was the Dahmer Party. Delirious from months of starvation, snowblind, freezing cold, they ate the bones of fallen animals and boiled their oxhide rugs for protein. Then they began to eat their own dead. Friends ate friends. Children ate their fathers, and when they were finally rescued, nearly half were dead. They have become an American legend. In 1961, explorer Michael Rockefeller overturned his boat in a remote river while studying the Asmat tribe in New Guinea. It is long rumored Rockefeller was captured in retaliation for the indigenous group's suffering at the hands of Dutch colonists. It was said he was speared in the ribs, axed in the skull and sliced open, all in a sacred ritual. Rockefeller's brains, entrails, and flesh were eaten. By the end of the ritual, the Asmat were covered in his blood, their families avenged. In 1972, Uruguay Flight 571, carrying 45 people, including a rugby union team, crashed in the snowy Andes Mountains. The 16 survivors had to resort to cannibalism, eating those who had died. When they were finally rescued, they became a symbol of survival and hope. In 1993, a film named Alive was made about their struggle. From 1978 through 1991, Jeffrey Dahmer killed at least 17 people, cooking and eating most of them. He drilled holes into his victims' skulls to bathe their brains in acid, keeping them half alive before devouring them. He claimed their flesh tasted like filet mignon. In 2001, a German named Armin Meiwes posted to a cannibalism blog looking for a volunteer. He found an eager young man, and together they videotaped the gruesome event. Meiwes killed the man and continued to cook and eat his frozen flesh for nearly a year. Yao Ming was executed in 2013 for killing 11 people in China. He sold the flesh of his victims as ostrich meat and kept their eyeballs as souvenirs inside of wine bottles. Most recently, 68-year-old Tamara Samsonovar was arrested in Russia for killing 11 people over a 20-year period. The Granny Ripper fed sleeping pills to an elderly woman in her care, then dismembered and decapitated her. She ate the lungs and other organs. When she was charged with the murders, she clapped her hands and blew kisses to the press. In the last decade, there have been reports of cannibalism in 20 countries around the world, including Germany, Japan, and the United States. From the jungle of the Amazon to the streets of our cities, flesh-eating cannibals lurk everywhere among